Okay, so we are now back at Waterloo. We're gonna do a bit of southeastern bashing, I think. Gonna go into Waterloo East, and then I think go to Charing Cross or London Bridge, one of the two. Maybe get a few of the networkers in and 376s, etc.
Please note, some of the links at Weybridge are currently out of service. Please see your road server.
So whilst this Class 707 departs, here's my train. The 1021 to Hayes via Lewisham. We've got two 376s, we've got 376003. And I'll catch the rear unit when I get off at London Bridge.
Smoking is prohibited on all parts of the rail network, including the platforms. This does now also include e-cigarettes and vaping devices.
Oh, this is nice.
Welcome aboard on Pt2 calling at London Bridge, Lewisham, Ladywell, Catford Bridge, Lower Sydenham, New Beckenham, Clockhouse, Elmer's End, Eden Park, West Wickham, and Hayes.
Okay, we're now arriving at London Bridge. I think what I'll do is I'll go to Abbey Wood, get some Elizabeth Line trackage that I haven't done yet. I think that sounds like a plan. Come on.
End via Sidcup, calling at Hither Green, Lee, Nottingham, New Elton, Sidcup, Alderley Park, Bexley, Crayford, Dartford, Stone Crossing, Green Line, Swanscombe.
So there goes 376003.
Gravesend. This train has 8
to
coaches.
Hayes. This we have 376. Uh, 376 011. Okay, coming through we have a non-stopper, a 375. It says empty to depot on it. 375621. Couple to 375712. And departing we have 465007 to Gravesend. And it has a partner, which is 465 184. So I've just switched over to the phone for a little while, just so there's still a bit of charge left in the camera. So, oh, look what we have here. So we have 465 930 coming through empty. And then the rear unit is a very special one indeed. Look at this. It is 465 908 in the NSE livery. That is gorgeous, that. Look at that. And that goes empty stock to somewhere. I'm not sure where that's going. Hello guys, so we're at London Bridge. We are currently waiting for a Dartford service to take us up to Abbey Wood. Should be a pair of 465s, which I'm looking forward to. Got to ride a Class 376, which was nice. I've managed to see 465 908 in the Network South East colours, which is a bonus. And hopefully I'll be able to tick off, hopefully I'll be able to tick off pretty much most of the eastern part of the Elizabeth line, the Abbey Wood branch anyway. I might do the Shenfield branch another day, and then after that I'll have to think of a different location to go to, but we'll see where my legs take me, I guess. So for now we're just waiting for a Dartford service, and in the meantime I'm just going to sit here and continue filming whatever comes through. So arriving in now, we have the service to Slade Green, 376004 on the front, and we'll catch the rear unit when it departs. And 376004 department Slade Green. Here we have 376018. So here we have the 1055 to Orpington, 465 914.
And Orpington. This train has 8 coaches.
Now departing is 465 914 bound for Orpington. Here's my train to Abbey Wood, the 1106 Southeastern service to Dartford via Woolwich Arsenal. On the front we have 465 929.
Ealing, Slade Green and Dartford. This train.
So we are just at Blackheath. It's about to depart now. I think next stop is Woolwich, I think, or Woolwich something, I'm not too sure. So we are now on 465929, heading up to Abbey Wood, and I have to say I do like these networkers, I do like these units, very comfortable. We're on a class 465/9, which is one of the Metro Camel Alstom units, so I don't know if this area is the now defunct first class or not. Someone will have to put something down in the comments. But yeah, these are very comfortable. Not that the Brell Dash 1 and Dash 0s aren't, they're comfortable too, but these are lovely. I mean, you've got in this area anyway, you have the little tables. What looks like baggage storage over there, I'm not sure. Overall, it's a good environment on these units, and I do enjoy going on them. And this is, I think, my first significant journey on one, so far it's a good experience. Highly recommend these units, to come on these units to anyone who's watching. I really do. Okay, we're now arriving at Abbey Wood. I'm gonna catch the Elizabeth line from here. There goes 465929, and following it is 465161. Okay, 345025 is our unit to take us back into central London. I'm gonna go up the roof. I'll see you up there. And here we have a terminating service in from Heathrow Terminal 4. (345016).
This is an Elizabeth line service to Reading. The next station is Woolwich. Change for DLR and National Rail Services. Notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
And we're at Ealing Broadway. Let's see what this place has in store. So there goes the unit that brought me in from Abbey Wood. It's the 1227 to Reading. 345025. Here we have a fast IET coming through. $800,017. And in fact we have another IET approaching, going towards Paddington. The other one obviously going towards the West Country. Couldn't get the number on that, but off that goes towards Paddington. There goes some S-Stock to Upminster on a District Line service. And as that departs, we've got a 345 bound for Abbey Wood coming in on platform 4. And as that goes, we have a 1992 stock bound for Hainault departing. And as that departs, we've got a Heathrow Express 387 coming through. And as that passes, we have got a 345 coming in, heading westbound. Bloody hell, that's like several different trains. So 345 bound for Heathrow Terminal 4. I think I can see another 92 stock train coming in to terminate. $345,016 this one is. And departing is 345,054, heading off to Abbey Wood via Paddington. And as that goes off, there's a 1992 stock pulling in. With two heavily graffitied carriages here at the back. And as that pulls in, there goes 345,016 to Heathrow Terminal 4. Coming in, we have a S-Stock District Line service terminating in from presumably Upminster. In the distance over there, we've got a Great Western 387 coming in. And we have also got an IET approaching, going through fast. Get this first. 387149. 387166, 800 305, and we have a 92 stock approaching in the distance. Then we have a 92 stock terminating in on platform 6. Lovely. Okay, we've got a fast IET approaching, heading west. And then we have a 92 stock heading off. And we have an S stock coming in, as well as a plus 345. We have an S stock terminating in from probably Upminster. District line service. And here we have a 345 to Maidenhead. $345,034. Fast line, we have a 387 approaching, going to Paddington. 387145. As 345034 arrives into here with the Maidenhead service. There goes an S stock bound for Upminster as a central line train pulls in the distance, and we have another fast IET heading to the west region. $802 005. And as that passes, there goes 345034 as a Heathrow Express 387 approaches, going to Paddington. 387141. As a 92 stock arrives in, and we've got a 345 to Abbey Woods. We've got another 92 stock departing, heading, is it eastbound? Yeah, eastbound. And there's another 345 in the distance that will be pulling in, heading west. There goes 345057 to Abbey Wood. As we pan round, we've got a service to Heathrow Terminal 4. That is 345017. Here comes another fast IET to Paddington. And in fact there's a 387 approaching as well on the fast. Well, the main, I should say. I think on the Great Western they call these the relief lines and these the main lines. So here's a 387. 387170. 387169 on the rear. There goes 345017 bound for Heathrow Terminal 5, sorry. And here's a 345 bound for Shenfield, it's 345052. Here's a fast 387 coming through, bound for Paddington. 387164. And on the back, 387143. Here comes a Heathrow Express 387 through platform 1. 387136. And on the rears, 387 through 133. Okay, we have two trains approaching. We have a 345. We have two 345s. We've got one to Abbey Wood behind me, and we've got one to Heathrow Terminal 4 here. 345044. And we've got behind me a GWR IET to Paddington, which is 802021. Bound for Paddington as 345044 pulls in, heading for Heathrow Terminal 4. There goes 345068, bound for Abbey Wood. As a Central Line 92 stock heads off. In fact, we've got another one coming in at the distance. We should have the departure of a District Line S stock shortly to Upminster. So we've got a 92 stock pulling in. At the same time, we even have a freight in the distance. Can't wait to see what that could be. This is terminating in. Oh, we've got a freight coming in behind me as well. So coming through the station here is 59202. And then coming behind me, another 59 is 59204. Behind me we have a GWR IET coming past. We also have a District Line S stock coming in to terminate. Zoom in on that. It's terminating in, I think, from Upminster. Right, I think I've seen pretty much everything that Ealing Broadway has to offer. I've spent half an hour here, so I think it's time we move on to a different location. Which location next? I think we're going to do Acton Town, do a bit of Piccadilly and District Line bashing, and I might even nip down to Hatton Cross, pay that a visit, since the last time I was there, well, just like Manor House, I was confronted by Jobsworth and told that I was not allowed to be taking photographs, even though I know if you're doing it for personal use, you can do it. But anyway, we'll get moving on then.